You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
All right, guys, we're going to be talking about the NBA and the San Antonio Spurs. The San Antonio Spurs, they have now made a move. And folks, this is pretty bad right here. As the San Antonio Spurs have now released Josh Primo, the number 12 pick, first round in the 2021 draft. Now, guys, this is pretty disturbing right here as to the reason he was actually released. This man actually exposed himself to not one, but multiple women. And one of these women has lured up. So here we go on ESPN. Sources: Josh Primo allegedly exposed himself to women. The San Antonio Spurs release of guard Joshua Primo, the number 12 pick in the 2021 NBA draft, stemmed from multiple alleged instances of him exposing himself to women, sources told ESPN on Saturday. The decision to release Primo on Friday night was sudden and shocking, and it spoke to the severity of the issues surrounding the promising 19-year-old player. This kid's only 19 years old, guys. The team had recently picked up the $4.3 million 2023-2024 option on Primo's contract, signifying a level of confidence in his future with the franchise. Also on Saturday, attorney Tony Busby told ESPN that he has been retained by a woman who worked for the Spurs and has alleged Primo exposed himself to her. So this person, this woman here, is actually in the Spurs organization. Wow, didn't know that. Busby, of course, represented multiple women in the sexual misconduct lawsuits against Cleveland Browns quarterback Deshaun Watson. Many NBA teams remain intrigued with Primo's talent and potential, but are searching for a more complete understanding of the situation as they weigh the possibility of placing a claim to acquire Primo before he clears waivers and becomes a free agent Monday afternoon, sources said. Now, I don't see how any team would want him. I mean, expose himself to a woman inside the organization and multiple women at that. Man, this is not good. This is not good. To claim Primo, a team would need the available cap space or a traded player exemption significant enough to absorb his $4.1 million salary this year. It would also owe him the $4.3 million on his contract for the 2023-2024 season. In a statement to ESPN on Friday night, Primo acknowledged a need to continue mental health treatment more fully. So he's blaming mental health for exposing himself to multiple women. Okay. This is what he said, though. Quote, "I know that you are all surprised by today's announcement," Primo said in a statement. "I've been seeking help to deal with previous trauma I suffered and will now take this time to focus on my mental health treatment more fully. I hope to be able to discuss these issues in the future so I can help others who have suffered in a similar way. I appreciate privacy at this time." Primo averaged 5.9 points in 54 career games for the Spurs, including 16 starts as a rookie. He played in the Spurs' first 4 games this season, averaging 7 points off the bench. Primo did not play in Wednesday's road loss to the Minnesota Timberwolves and was listed as out for Friday's home game against the Chicago Bulls before being waived about an hour before tip-off. Quote, "It is our hope in the long run this decision will serve the best interests of both the organization and Joshua," Spurs CEO R.C. Buford said in a statement. So there you have it, guys. Josh Primo no longer with the Spurs after exposing himself to multiple women, including one woman in the Spurs organization. Now, I don't know if any team is actually going to pick him up. I mean, he's averaging 7 points per game through 4 games. He's averaged 5.9 points. is he actually worth the risk? Not to me. Not to me. I don't think so, man. This is pretty disturbing right here. This is very, very disturbing for me. But there you have it, guys. That's all I got to say about this. This is just repugnant right here. Funny how we talked about Deshaun Watson, and now you got this guy exposing himself. I wonder if there's actually more to this as well. We'll have to see and keep you guys updated. But that's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and white sports fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, and we'll catch you next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.